live? Alright, I'm live. Okay, so we're gonna have some video tournaments today. I was not on yesterday. I just did not feel good, so I decided to not stream. I don't want to ever make it a chore, and I was tired, and I felt like an hour after I decided not to stream, so I would have been exhausted on stream. I do have a headache right now too, so I don't know. Hopefully that I have a long stream today, but my head is banging. I took some medicine, not sure if it's gonna work. Alright, the game, they go d5. They go knight here to f3. Alright, check mark. Next game here. We can go bishop d7, attacking the queen. That should be good enough, I would guess. They don't queen trade because they're down a rook in this game. Let's go up here to d4, trying to break the center. What's going on, Tuka? How you doing, man? How are you doing today? Let's do this while we are waiting for the tournament. We need 3 people for the tournament to commence. And then George, the Scottish fold. Appreciate the likes on TikTok. For those who are not familiar, yeah, man, you joined in immediately. I appreciate it. But yeah, when I have 3 people besides myself, we can start the tournament. So if you do want to play, please type in the chat. The way I started off is a 3+0 tournament to begin, and then it's viewer voted on after that. Appreciate the likes there. And then let's take that there. Take the queen for free. 3 days in a row. What do you mean for joining in? I wasn't on yesterday, but I've been on. I think that was the first day I missed. A little bit, I think. And they're probably going to push for a rook here to e2. 7 a.m. Oh, what you got to do for the day? Job or a student? Let's take here, or neither. Queen can slide. I just assume one of the two if you're up at 7 a.m. Maybe just like being up, though. They go bishop here. Bishop check, and then queen to d7 checkmate. You could take this rook for free. And then we can take this checkmate. But yeah, we have enough people. We will start the tournament. So again, let me know if you will be interested in playing in those. They're 17 for 17. I should still be okay. Take. And then knight's going to jump back. I think here. I'm a little confused though, because you can't really... Take. And then take. I'm not sure how that's the puzzle, but that's the correct answer. You can go rook captures in the center. You can take the queen check and then take the rook here on d1. Then move their king up. The queen can slide back here. Yeah, that's all I need to do. Rook takes checkmate. They're 5 ahead of me, though. I guess they're 1900 in this. They should be a little bit better, I guess, but still. Capture, and then queen down, and you take the rook. Alright, rook over checkmate. Bishop can slide in check. You can slide over check, and then slide down checkmate. Rook takes, you have a triple stack on the file, on the rank, so that's enough. And then queen slides down at the end. Queen here, down, checkmate. We're only 3 behind them, so we're keeping up decently. I think the knight can slide in for mate. Capture. Here on to some issue. Oh, maybe bishop captures, yeah. I'm at 30. That's a win. The rook slides forward. If you push the pawn forward here, the bishop is not trapped. How do you join the tournament? So, I'll make it after this and see if we have enough people. The way you'll join in from TikTok, I'll put a link in my notes section of my clubs. My club is PJ's Chess. Is the same thing as the username there. And once I put it in there, you should be able to join in. The club is, open to everyone. Yeah, I couldn't find that one. Open to everyone, though. And it'll be in the notes section of it. I think you can sack the rook and then bring the queen 1 square short and then take. But I don't think I'll catch up to them. Yeah, I'm at 30. I'm pretty impressed they've done this. Like, this is kind of hard to do, I think. Yeah, they're at 35 here. I got to 32. I tried. But yeah, I got to 32. Almost 33 because I would have figured that out. What's going on, Evil? How are you doing today? Are you studying for the exam? I know you said you had an exam. I think it's at the 12th, though, or something. But yeah, let's go here and create the tournament. We have viewer tournaments today, if you're interested in it. The first one's going to be 3+0, and then after that, it'll be viewer voted on. Let's go. Let's see. Arena name, first of the new year. Yes, it's the first one. First of 2026. I'd be more specific instead of saying new year. Go to 3+0. Let's start this here. 7. My over the board tournament a while ago. I went 1 for 2, so I went from 1956 to 1939. So still mid 1900s, but a little bit lower. I got outplayed the first game. The second game I won. The third game I lost, but I was less forgivable for myself. Like, it was definitely holdable, but I wasn't able to hold that one. Let's put this here. Appreciate the likes there from Rwand. What's going on, Rwand? You came at the right time. The tournament I just started. I'm about to put in the notes section right now, and then it's the end the chat of my other streams. Let's put this here. I've just posted it, so if you want to join in, you can join in. Anyone's allowed to play. No rating too high or too low. I need 3 more players though. 3 more players. What's going on, Yash? We need 3 more before 4 minutes and 30 seconds pass. If not, it will end up castling. So let me do a puzzle battle while we wait. So yeah, 4 minutes. I can do a 3-minute thing, and then we'll get straight to the tournament. Tournaments all stream long. How can you? Hold on, one sec. How can you join? So the way you can join in, you can go to the. Where can you go? The notes section of my club is PJ's Chess. The same thing with my TikTok username. And once you're in there, it's like notes. I can show you, like social, and then clubs, and you'll type in mine. You'll click on it, and then you go here, and it'll be a link for it. Although I don't know if it's the same. On mobile, it's not the same. I don't know. I know it's not the same there on mobile. Give me one sec. I just gotta call and make sure they're all good. Okay, but yeah, let me know if you're not able to do that, and I can try and redirect. Hold on. All right, let's see. What's going on, PepGen? Not Mbappe, but what's going on? We have 5 people in here. Yes, this one is an hour, but for the bull, I make it half an hour. You don't have to stay for the whole thing. Don't feel pressured to stay for the whole thing, because it's not a Swiss, so it won't ruin it if you leave. But we're doing 30 minutes for 3 minutes, and it was just not enough games, to be honest. So I decided to go back to the hour for this, but we can switch it a little later and preparing. It's a lot more easy for me. How about you? I'm doing all right today. I don't know why. I slept like 10 hours. I'm somehow still a little tired, but other than that, doing pretty good. Yeah, you have a tournament start. Oh, I'm in a puzzle battle. Oh, well, I probably already lost it. Let's see how far behind I am. Okay, I'm a minute behind. They're at 17. Let's see if I can catch up to them. Take. I forgot I started that. Take. All right, we're 17 behind still. Take rook. Let's see. Rook down. Take queen. Take rook. All right. Rook, that's just checkmate. Rook over is checkmate. Knight down should be checkmate. All right, we have the black pieces. Force the queen trait, and you push the pawn up. All right, 15 behind. Still 15 behind. We've caught up a little bit. It was 17, so we just have to keep the same pace. Although, given there's a minute left, I don't know if I'll have enough time. Bishop down. Rook over. We're at 15. They have 2 incorrect, so that's a good thing. These are all kind of easy, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is like the optimal scenario for me trying to do this. All right, rook here, rook down, checkmate. I'll take this mate. We're at 19. Knight down, that's mate. Here. All right, 4 behind. 3 behind. 2, 1. Okay, I think I'm gonna get it. All right, we got the win there. I guess I was higher rated, so I should have got the win. But you don't find the club. What's going on, CFN? But yeah, the club, so you could type this in, but if you're not seeing it, if you go to my YouTube, it's the same username. I can put a link in the chat for you, and it'll take you straight there. But if you type in that, it should pop up. Hold on. Wait, is he? But yeah, if you type in that, it should pop up. Yeah, the more I sleep, it's crazy. I thought I was doing a good thing, but I was not doing a good thing for myself. Their bishop is here on f5. We go bishop here, offering the bishop exchange. All right, let's go to this next daily game. This is not a yeah. He's just playing to entertain me. It's not his thing. But it's 20 seconds before we start off. I am second highest rated. My blitz is now officially higher than my bullet because I've like dipped a whole lot in bullet, and my blitz has been going up. So if I can keep the same blitz and get my bullet back high, I feel like I'd be I don't know. I'd feel better about it. Like it's like I equivalent exchange. I gained blitz and lost like 200 bullet points. Put a profile picture. Honestly, I think I'll keep it like this. I'm not gonna lie. I made it. Wow, 8 years ago at this point, and I just never added it. And I think I'll keep it for now. The other account I may add it, but this account, I'm gonna stay with what was that? Wow, what was I? Like 14-year-old me picked, and he picked nothing. I joined. Can you check? Yeah, let's see. I don't see you because your name. Wait, what's your name again? Can you type it? But I don't think I think I know all the other names. I don't think these are you. But just type your username real quick so I can confirm. Let's go here. Yes, we did play a game. Yeah. I was getting cooked. I was so glad I could find that. Yeah, I also dropped a good amount. As you can see, it was a crazy losing streak. Well, I was on a crazy blitz winning streak. It was a very jarring feeling, like going really good in one and really bad in the other. There's checkmate here on h2, so I go up here to g3 to block that. The queen slides in. I could go. Maybe I should just go rook e1 and then bishop back to. Oh, I guess they're trying to go over though. So maybe I should just go here. Yeah, because they're trying to get. Yeah. I'm trying to go here to do this. I think you could go h5, but then g5. I mean h4 and then g5. But I don't want to do that. Like, I think you could, but it's no point. Let me just try and trade everything off. Maybe not everything, but I don't want to be attacked. I probably need to trade both off, though. Because if I trade off the knight for the bishop, my light squares are weak. And if I do this, then they could do the same thing, which I'm trying to avoid. But I guess you could go queen here at the end, though. What's going on, Liam? Alright, bishop takes, queen takes. Alright, we're in an end game. Our knight is here on f5. We have a check. We have a... Although this one makes less sense. You can't do this. Although I want to. Can you go up? No. No. You can't do anything. So let's just go back here in the center. And then maybe... I'm trying to decide if I want to go here, here, here. Or do I want to just go like rook over and then like c4. Oh, why did I do that? Now they can just play knight c4 easier. That was a bad move. Okay, I may have to just go for a queenside attack. I don't think I can do anything else. I don't know why. h3 is a really pointless decision. You joint now? Let's see. Yes, you have joint now. What's the club's name? So the club's name is sorry if you have left, but it's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my TikTok username. Also, it's in the link tree in my bio as well. If you want, I don't know why I've not been saying that, but if you're having trouble, in my bio, it's a link tree and it has the link to join my club. But yeah, in this game, I think I am a good amount worse. I'd rather play black, but I don't know. The knight slides in. Yeah, you can't go up. Ah, maybe an issue there. And you can't slide the king over. I want to slide my king here, but you can't do that. Pushing. Oh, I should have just... Okay. I should have just left my rook back and then pushed up. So let's go back. And then here, sacking the pawn there and then trying to win that. I wonder if they... Oh, they could push c5, though, if you push up. I created too many weaknesses. Oh, you can go here, a6, yes. Because that's... Yeah, I know there's something with the knight attacking that pawn. It's a6. So now I can get out of this. Because if I stay like this the rest of the game, they'd probably win the game. But going a6 here, you are getting rid of the defense of this. So now we're okay. We're back equal. And we both have this weird isolated outside pawn. Let's just go here. You see, we have two defenders. They could go over, I guess, but then rook here. And both of our knights are stuck guarding. Oh, that is a miss. That is a miss. What could we do instead? They have 3 attackers now. And the rook was hanging at the end there, so I had to move out the way. Pawn captures. Knight back blockading. Can they guard this, though, would be the question. It looks kind of weird to guard. Like, the king sliding in is not an option, I'm sure. I think they get checkmated if they try and guard it too much, which I think they realize. So they might just have to give the pawn back. I don't even think I was going to win this back, to be honest. I was just kind of doing this to try something. But yeah, you'd actually win the pawn back. They can't push up. I'm sure they see. Yeah, they see that. If they did, there's a mate net. I know if call it mate net. It's a mate. Alright, rook down. Oh, that's a mistake, I think. Knight back here to a4. Ah, okay. So maybe I made a mistake. Knight back, and then knight d1. I think we're going to get there. All right, the rook's going to slide up. And we create a passer. Yeah, I just don't know what else to do. Take. I have no idea how to survive this. No, 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 no. Okay, can they do it in 5 seconds, though? Probably. That's crazy. As soon as I say, how did I survive this, I'm losing. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Oh, well. Yeah, they're going to get this. They have enough time. No! I almost held that. I almost held that. If I don't get my rook traded off, I can hold. For some reason, I just missed that that was an option there. But GG. We'll go to this next game. What's going on, Sleeves? What's going on, Eric's? What's going... Knight D2. I'll have to look at that after. It did feel like they had something, though, because my position was holding together by a string, it felt like, at the end. Let's castle here. Let's go up to C3, Knight D2, and then A4. I get white the first 2 games. I lost the first one. Hopefully we don't go 0-2 with the white pieces. Ideally, we can still win the tournament, like, after that game, because enough time to come back. I am the guy that I want checkmate play. Are you talking about for his, the infinite chess? If you're talking about his infinite chess videos, yes. Or I played him against one of them. I was in 2 of his videos. I was in that one, and then I was in the video. He made a tournament about a small streamer. And a video about a small streamer's tournaments, and that was me. And they take this, knight's going to go to c4, and then rook can slide over here to d1. We have a nice square. They have these isolated pawns. We should do good here. Knight. I think they're going to blunder. Because the most natural move is a mistake. Oh, wait, no. I think it was something completely different. No, never mind. Yeah, good memory. That was definitely me. And this is actually kind of cool. This is like a 4-move tactic, but because they have to block, right? Oh, they can... Well, let's see if they get out of it. I think they have something, but I think I have something after their something. So we go there, and you have the attack. I missed the one move they can defend with, but I think I still have enough to win. If you see, we're attacking there, converging on f8. But the issue is, they can defend it. But then I can attack their defender, which would be the problem at the end of this. Like, I missed both of those moves until just now. I thought this was immediately winning. But it's winning, but it's not immediate. Like, there are ways to delay it. Which I guess would make sense to do in a blitz game, but I have some time advantage, so it should still be okay. Yes, and then here. Because you're attacking the knight. If they go king forward, you then take the knight first. Oh, no, you have to take the knight with the rook. Yeah, if you take with the bishop, you actually are... That would be a horrible move, actually. Good thing I almost was about to pre-move just doing it this way for some reason. But yeah, and they just sacrifice. That might be worse, though. Because if you... yeah, then the knight's still hanging, right? Because, yeah, you take the knight now. And you take that. So you're up a rook. So this one's going to be a win. You're going to win in game 2. After the first heartbreaking loss, it's definitely needed for the tournament. I think I got a follow, too, that I just saw. It's no name, but appreciate the follow there. Let's go to this next one. We're 1 for 2. We see we have 2 people 2 for 2, unfortunately. But we're in 3rd place. Not the worst place to be in. And then we're 1. Appreciate those likes on TikTok, closing in on 500. Yeah, we're waiting for another game. Let's watch a game in the meantime. What's going on, Eli? Let's see Eli and Caster playing. Alright, the queen is here on h5. Appreciate the new follow there, Eric. Much appreciated. But the queen takes on a4. +2 for black here. I'm in a game myself. Against 2nd place. Let's see how we do against 2nd. All right, going here for e6. Oh, you playing a different opening now. Okay, okay. So you're actually playing openings. Knight's going to go back here to d7, c5. Very interesting. All right, I'm going to take this here on d4. Knight takes, knight takes. All right, honestly, this is probably a better position for white, but we're going to try and turn this around for a win with the time. All right, the bishop slides in. I think I'll just take this. I think you can exchange everything. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I'm going to offer the queen exchange here. Let's see if they go for that. There you go, like knight c5. I wonder if they can play that. I don't think you can. I think you can take there. Because you can't even guard both of these. Usually you can guard both and it's actually a bad thing to take on b2. The problem this time is that they're both actually hanging and there's no counterattack. Like you can't go knight here to go for an attack and go like sit on d7. And then because my knight's so like reserved in its placement, it's guarded twice and there's nothing on light squares, which their bishop can only move and their knight on a dark square can only go to a light square. So they have to just drop the knight. So we're going to take that. And then I think queen back and then castle. I will say they could try and... Oh, they can't even try and stop me from castling. Yeah, here. And because it's so reserved. Like, this is really not supposed to work. You're never supposed to take on b2. It's something I've lost a lot because I've done. But it does work in this position. You can take... So you could either take the pawn or force more material off the board. Honestly, I think I'll be okay not doing that instantly. Let's get this pawn first. Now, they could avoid the knight move now. As you see, they slide over attacking, delaying it. Oh. Well, they can't even. It doesn't even matter, though. A sacrifice. I don't know if that works, though. Take. And then knight takes. Is my queen hanging? They slide over. You drop back. And that's... Maybe they thought the knight wasn't guarding the rook. And that reserve placement, which is usually a very bad thing, is saving me this game. It defended the rook there on f8. And if we take down second place, we're taking down some of our competition as well. Alright, the rook slides forward. I don't know what to do. Because they're going to go here. Maybe I just go up and then look to counterattack on the diagonals. Because it's not a mate threat, at least that I can see. It's probably better to take this first. Or is it better to take this? The problem is you can't really guard mate. And there's no check immediately. So let's go here. There's no checkmate. They slide in. Okay. Check. There's gotta be a way to check. Check. I think they could have kept trying for it and then mate. Yeah. That's why I took the pawn. So that I knew the bishop could go there. It's like, it has to be some way I'm faster. Even though they have that mate idea. I also could have gone to a dark square. And the knight on f8, it guards e6. What a beautiful piece this game. Let's see. But we're waiting for the fourth game. We're now back in the chasing pack for first place. Amy is in first, 3 for 3. She's cooking us right now. Cooking the field right now. Let's see a game of Radical and Bozo. So the queen is here on g6. Looks like there's a h7 threat coming. How does this even happen? I gotta see the opening. What opening is this? Queen's Gambit. Oh, Queen's Gambit versus the Dutch, I believe. But g4 in this. g4. I haven't seen that. It looks like it's theory, though. To some... Maybe not theory. They've spent some time. But it seems like you'd play g4. You know that it's useful. They go bishop f5. That does seem like a very powerful move. Bishop takes, queen takes. And the attack is done. Maybe rook take, because you want to keep your queen active. The only thing with that is that the queen's now attacking the rook. I guess knight e2. But that doesn't feel right. But you have to move the knight somehow. Like, you can't have it sitting there. I guess knight e2 for white. And then maybe king... What if knight e2, king d2? That could be played. Yeah, I go knight e2. And then it might go king d2. Trying to go rook here to g6. Or, what am I talking about? g1. I looked up and saw the 6th rank and the queen's there. But if you go here, you go there. They could go rook... This is exactly... They could go rook to f7. But it's better than what you're currently playing, I'd say. So that's what they're going for it, I think. Capture. I think you have to take that way. Taking this way, opening up the diagonal, I'm not sure. The knight could slide in. I'm in a game myself, so I can no longer commentate. I've had white, 3 or 4 games. That seems very improbable, but I'll take it. Let's go up here to e3. I've not made use of it yet. because I'm 2-1. Let's take here, and then maybe knight here to f3, h3. I want to get out to a time advantage. I don't want to be scrapping at the end of the game. I want to use that. Hopefully they can blunder when they're low on time, because I manage my time better. Man, I know this is probably not the best move, but I don't want to trade the bishops off. I'm always bored when I get that position, and this time I have a chance to avoid it. Like in a rapid game or like a rated game, I probably would have just taken. But because it's unrated, we're going to try and keep the bishops on. It's more fun to me. They drop their knight, or push their knight forward, attacking on f4. When you go bishop d3, I'm pointing at this diagonal, but it's more just so we can castle. But yeah, if we're going to go here, and then our king's safe. I will say I've done this a little too slow. We're on move 11, and I can't castle if I wanted to this next turn. Not good usage of anything. Not a good example. Oh, this is... okay. Knight here. We're going to play a little unsound and go for a tactic that I don't think even works, but we're going to try it. The knight is here. We're attacking, and we're going to take this. I think they could have somehow won the knight. I think they still can, but we'll see. The bishop probably is best back here on this diagonal still, so that the knight has a home. The problem is they could... I think if they attack here, they can push it. My king is horribly placed as I'm not castled. But the knight takes, bishop takes, and we're up this minor piece still. They can't push e5 now, though, and they realize that. But the knight sliding in, now we can get a check in. Yeah, this is a perfect storm for me. Now I can castle, because we took the knight they have to take back, and also developed the bishop, and then that queen move. I guess that's not really needed, but I decided to do that. Rook here to e1. Open file, and we're up some time as well. Rook slides over. And yeah, that tactic I don't think worked. I tried it, and it worked, but I don't think it was forced. We decided queen here, and like to attack on c4. Take. You could take that. I guess I'll just take back. Because they don't have a dart square piece. Yeah, we can just do that. And then slide, and then move out the way. If they had a dart square bishop or a knight, I probably wouldn't take it. Oh, and I could do something else too. So this is a double good move. Well, they stop it. I was going to sacrifice and then take that, but now the rook is guarding it. So probably just back, right? Whoa, no. The queen's almost trapped. My issue is going here. They're going to slide over, I'm sure. But I guess I could go queen here to f4, and that probably is fine. They go there instead. That probably makes sense as they... well, you can do this. Winning a pawn because of this pin here. And then... I'll keep my pieces aimed on the king side. No reason to not attack. Knight can slide forward here, attacking. Or you just go back here first. I started playing chess at 20. Is it too late? Too late for what? It's never too late to start playing chess. Do you mean a specific goal that you're referring to? Yeah, bishop here on d4. Knight. Or rook down. That's probably winning. And you want to take there on g7. Yeah, GG. Let's go to this next game. We're on 3-game win streak since losing that first game. We're playing Radical here. So I'm in the chasing pack in 3rd place. First is still undefeated. And people above me are 3 for 3. So I have to get this win to stay attached to them. Even with 41 minutes left, it's a good amount of time. But honestly, it's not. I can't be coming from that far behind score-wise. And for those who are just scrolling in, you can join in this tournament. Just ask in the chat and I can tell you how. Why don't I have any music on my streams? It actually would distract me, but that's not why I don't do it. I would play it because I can mute it for myself, but I don't have it on YouTube, so I don't have to deal with any copyright issues. That's the main reason. I do have it on TikTok because they are less strict about it. The queen's going to take here, and we can castle on this next turn. But it will distract me, though. I cannot focus with music playing. I can play with brown noise. That's about it. The queen slides here. You could go up. I might even queen side. I don't know. Or a queen here would work too. Yeah, let's just go there. I don't like their queen here. Let's try and force it off the board. If they take now, you have to take the queen first. If you don't, you'll lose your queen. So it doesn't matter the order. I think this is a forced queen trade too, because they can't go back. Yeah, they just have to take. And my king's in the center. It's not as big of a deal with no queens on. I could still get it out the center, though. There's no need to allow e4 with the rook behind it. So maybe rook e8 and then king f8, depending on where they put their rook set, though. Yeah, they castle this way. Okay. Let's go for a... I think rook e8 still, because I don't want them to push that, and I'm not really prepared for it. I also like g6 stopping bishop f5. I have a few options that I don't mind. They're getting aggressive. I want to trade their bishop off. That's the main thing I'm noticing. It seems a bit powerful. Controlling this entire side and allowing their pawns to move without any second thought. They attack. Yeah, they take with check, so you have to respond. That's the problem. Knight back. I can't even go king f8 anymore. I have to go king in the center. King f8, they have... I need to get a rook here to h8, so I can't even do that. And then appreciate those likes there on TikTok. Let's go king up. We're up on time, but not a whole lot, I guess. I think, again, you have to take. Not that I really want to, but I think the alternative is worse. If they get e5. It's about making... Oh, that will be a free rook there. It's about limiting what they can do. Rook. And we just double up on the file. We're going to try and trade for 2 pieces. They can create this outside path. Yeah, they go for it. They can create that because of the way I have it, everything positioned. Maybe here? Oh, that would work too. Yeah, because now if they push, we take, and that is not a complete passer. What I imagine they're trying to do is create a complete passer. Let's go here. We're trying to just weaken the structure. If they push, we bring our... Oh, you can't bring the knight forward. That's what I was kind of banking on. You cannot do that. Okay. You can't do that at all. That would be a horrible move. Let's go rook up, getting out the way of that. This is free, yes, but they can't take it. I would imagine they don't take it. Because then you can get the 2 pieces for the rook, which is what I'm trying to do. Like, I want to have a rook and knight versus a rook if I could pick an endgame. They slide over. They don't want that endgame. We'll take this. This is free now. And no more central attack. They slide their rook down. It's a fair trade-off, I'd say. I can't move my knight. Otherwise, I would go knight there. Rook over. And then here. Oh, wait. Okay. No, you can't do that. Let's go rook down. I'm trying to trade off the rook, but then the knight's guarding both rooks, and I would have lost the second rook. We go rook down first, and then try that. So I go there, take. There's no fork. The knight could probably slide in there, though. They do that. Yes, because the bishop is open. Now it's like, am I even up? I don't know if I'd say I am winning. I'd rather play white right now, oddly enough. They've made a turnaround. My thought is, if I can get rid of... They have a path all the way down. But I have a passer now. That's why I took this. I'm not going to take both. I'm actually kind of glad they did that. I would have brought my king anyways. So they saved me a move. They're not going for an attack. Really. I would have attacked me here. They slide. Okay, check. They're letting me get my pieces back in order. Knight in. They have... I guess they're low on time, though. And then king over. And I could sack whatever at this point, because I have all these passers. I don't want to, though. Down. There shouldn't be a checkmate. Oh, that's a mistake. And I win. Alright. We're able to hold on to that one, and we're on a 4-game streak. I'm in first place, actually. Somehow. I'm not sure I'm in first, because I lost a game. But I am in first with 13, and I'm playing the person who beat me. So I have to beat them in game number 2. And then Hyper, appreciate the follow. Let's go knight here to f3. Let's drop back. And I was very close in the first game, so I don't feel like I have to change up any strategy. Just play better is really the... I think it's that simple. Like, the opening went well. They just outplay me heavily in the end game. We can take here on g3, queen c2, and probably just castle. wonder if they... Okay, they could have went g5, but they want to also just play it safe. Makes sense. I would have I wouldn't have played g5 either. Let's go up here to c4, try and break the center a little bit, and then go rook e1 or rook c1. We have our bishop active. They could go bishop e. Well, they can't go bishop e6. They could, but I don't think it's that appealing. Their bishop slides in, knight slides in the center. There's no pin. I want to place here, but then we lose the f pawn. So I have to take first. Well, now they stop it as an option. I never take with the f pawn, creating that isolated pawn there. It's not bad, I would say. I don't like playing it, but people do play it, and it's not the end of the world. But you really have to win the game, I feel like, in the earlier parts if you play that. Unless you're a grandmaster, which you could do anything. But generally speaking, I don't think that's that great a thing. Let's drop back here, attacking the queen. Oh, they're setting up knight in. I could just go... No, let's just resign. Yeah, the knight backstops the knight in, but it does give my queen up. So let's go to this next game here, and we're no longer in first place. I appreciate likes that are hyper. That's a tough one. I realized as soon as I let go. Instead, is it winning? I could go knight here, knight in. It might just be winning and I messed up. Let's see. I don't think it was a good move. If it lets me review it. I don't think there was anything that would have worked though. No, I could have done something because it's 87% still. Here, okay, knight in. Oh, the knight's guarding. What am I talking about? Well, that was a complete miss. Somehow I missed the knight's guarding h2, but I played knight h2. That's not a good thing at all. But e4, let's go up here. I play the French this game. Usually I save that for bullet, but no reason to not play it here. We're going up to d5, take. I could have played the Tarrasch, but I've been just taking the pawn more lately in the quicker games. Knight takes, queen takes, and just back. And they really are better because they're more developed. But without, I like not having the two central pawns. I prefer that, honestly. And some of the other Frenches, they keep both of them. But I also have a d5 pawn, I guess. We can go here to e7, knight d7, knight here. It'd be good to get a win after that insane. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. That was just a brain letdown there. Completely missed. Like, I played knight h2 and missed I was guarding h2. But knight here to f3. Maybe h6 to stop the bishop from sliding in. Let me go here first. And for those who are just tuning in, you can still join in this tournament. My club is PJ's Chess on chess.com. If you go to the notes section of my club, it'll be a link for the tournament there. Stopping that. It doesn't seem like they're that focused on it, though. I feel like they're trying to do something else that I am missing. They're going to castle queenside. I should have went here. They're going to castle queenside. I should have just went... Oh, well. I think a bit of a miss there. What's going on, Thinker? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Do anything fun for it? Here. Here. Like, I'm fine if I don't castle. It's more... Man. I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to keep this and do this? Oh, they castle kingside. Okay. Well, I can deal with that a little better, I think. If we castle, I guess you can't push g6. But, okay, let's just castle. The bishop is first. There's no mate. You can't, you could even push, honestly. Sack, sack, or here they'd sack with the bishop, I guess. Take, queen in. If I could play there, that'd be good. Do I want to let them sacrifice is the question. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do that. But I don't know how else I could play this. Yeah, let's just see. I don't think it works. If it works, it is what it is. But whatever piece is left, like you have to take with the bishop first is the problem. If you could take with the knight first, maybe. Like if the queen, if these were flipped. But if you have to take here, here, queen in. I think back, there's really no checkmate. And you could just go queen f6. So the idea of this, oh, they do take with the knight first. I don't think you can mate me with the knight first. That's, I could be wrong though, as I dropped my queen on the last game. But we're here on g7. We could go to either square, check, and then here. I don't know if it even matters. I need to get the light square bishop involved though, so I might sack. That's fair. Here. Or is it better to just go back? Well, you can't go here. I need to get a second attacker on this. So I could take and then go here then. And then go over. They're trying to get their rook up and over though. But right now we're attacking their bishop. And we just go bishop d7, bishop here. And we go bishop f7. I guess queen here, like bishop f7. And we have enough defenders, I feel like. But my king is open. So that's the risk they took. Can they win before I get defenders? I don't think they can. Because once I play this and the rooks are connected, I could really just go rook g8 and sacrifice and just have 2 pieces for the rook. They drop back. So yeah, here they have to play a waiting move. The queen slides over. The idea is to take that. And now I can even blockade the queen and attack the bishop. Well, they see that and they stop it. Queen slides. Oh, that's a mistake. No, that's wrong. Playing too fast. Yeah, that's not a good move. Well, okay. I'm going to just have to blockade and lose this. And now this is what I was saying that I was okay with doing. Because now we have 2 pieces for the... If I go here, I lose this bishop as well. I guess their queen can't even slide in anywhere useful. Let's just go here. And then this is free now. Yes. And we should get the win. They sack again. Is their idea pushing? Well, I guess if that's the idea, we could still just take that, though. And then here. And they resign. All right, GG. We got those 2 points. We're back in first place. All right, playing Cosmic for the 3rd time with the white pieces. Okay. Can we finally beat Cosmic, or we lose for the 3rd straight time? We go up here to e3. Knight forward. Someone else is beating Cosmic, though, because Cosmic is not past me. Yeah. So Cosmic is struggling with someone, and I'm struggling with Cosmic. Let's go knight here to d2. This is the same game. I really don't think the opening I'm playing is bad. I'm just doing some insane things in the important parts of the game. Let's castle. Okay, exchange. I can live with this. I don't think this is the issue. Here, and then here. Okay. So now let's not blunder my queen. That's the first thing. We can drop back. Knight slides in, h3. We can go knight here to d4. Yeah, that's fine. Because this is all guarded. Okay, queen takes, knight in, h3. Okay, go for it. This is the first game we played. A knight in game. Alright, let's just not do what we did the last time. And the issue with the last knight in game we played, really just, it came at the end. I just made a bad choice at the end. The rest of it I think was good. My plan was to just go for b4. And I'll play that a second time. Maybe rook here so the knight can't slide. The problem with pushing f3 though is that this is so weak. And they're looking to bring their knight to c4. Was that an issue? Well, that wasn't that good. I'm not sure where to go. I could go here, take, but then the knight slides in here. Maybe this time I'll try and b3. I don't think this is a bad plan, but I did lose last time, so I want to do something different at least. The knight slides in. We could go up. Then we have isolated pawns. Yeah, I think I made a wrong plan somewhere. I'm going to slide my king in the center and then try and push f3. Maybe king to d3 is what I need to try and aim for. They're going f5 probably. Alright, here. And then we can go, we can go up and then here. Unless they double up, but yeah, they double up now, so now you can't do that. Okay, well at this point we have to try and counterattack. I can't just sit in the center. I'll probably lose that way. We're going to try and create a... My only issue is I can't just push... If I could just push b5, I feel like I'd be doing a lot better. Okay, let's get out the way. And then maybe g3 so the king isn't stuck, only being able to go on the e-file that they control. They're probably want to push at some point. Oh, I could have done g3 and then went back. That would have made more sense, but I already made the decision. We're here on f1. We're doing okay on time. There's a check, over, push. The thing is both rooks are on the first rank, so there's not really a sacrifice or something. What's going on, Rain? Let's go up here, stopping this. The king jumps. If I could just play that. I'm hoping... No, I think that's a bad move. I'm going to get out the way. and then push their pawn forward. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and go for a6. I feel like I went through the same circle of thought process last game. And I said I couldn't play b5, and I forgot that I played a5 until now in the last game as well. But a5 I think is a good thing. All right, take, and then here. If this doesn't work, I'll probably lose. The idea is that I have this counterattack on c6, but they also have, if they get, how should I explain it? What I'm giving up, allowing rook e2, assuming my knight moves, and that attack feels like that would be losing. Oh wait, no, they can't even, no, there's no fork. This should be okay. They can't push because the knight takes. Maybe their idea, I think all their ideas didn't work because I have this as a check. If this isn't a check, then I believe they're right that they could do that. Because it's a check, it makes it more difficult for them. We could go up. I don't know. I don't know if that works. They can't push though. This knight is saving the game. It's guarding like extremely key squares for me. And they can attack it, yeah, but it's already done its job. It stopped the attack on my king, and it's allowed me to play a bit aggressive. So it's done more than enough at this point. We're here. Now we're getting a little aggressive. I'm going to give this pawn back. I don't think I could ever... Well, I could try and keep it. I'm not going to try and keep it, though, unless they let me. Okay, they're going to let me. We're going to try and push here, then. And then go down. I was going to just go for this and counterattack, but we are allowed to push b6 now. Is it better to go here or here? Huh. I don't know. I'll do it this way. And then save the check for later. Oh, that's a mistake, I think. Check. And then here. Maybe it's not a mistake. We can go here. I think I messed up. I think that was winning, and I just missed it. That is a win now. I just want to get a fork. Oh, no. They have 4 seconds, though. As long as I keep a piece on the board. But I think you can go... I think we're just going to keep the pawns on. Take. Yeah, they're going to do that, but they have 2 seconds left. They can't take both my pawns in 2 seconds. If they do that, I really have messed up. Point 1. All right, GG. We finally take down Cosmic. We lost the first 2 games, and I'm still in first place after that win. We'll take that. What's going on, Jasmine? Appreciate that, Radical. Yeah, like someone's beating Cosmic. Thank you, thank you. What's going on, Jasmine? So you got the shark. Your favorite emo. Oh, I'm playing the French. I meant to play something else. But the knight's going to go here. We can exchange. And for those who are watching on TikTok, you can still join in this tournament. Everyone's allowed to play. You can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess, the same thing as my username on TikTok. Once you go to the notes section, there'll be a link for the tournament. The bishop e7, knight here. I appreciate the likes there from someone. The username did not pop up. Let's go here to e7, knight d7, and then knight here, probably. Here, and we can castle. We go h6, stopping the bishop sliding in. b6. I don't want to. I know you have to. I really don't want to, though, because their bishops are really active. It feels like a mistake, this position, but I don't know how else I could have played that. We can go here, and then up. h4. I don't know if that's right. Now they can't go bishop h4. They go bishop f4, but once their benefit, I guess, plus in the position is that they have the bishops this way. If they go back to g3, and now they drop the pawn. If they go back to g3, then they don't have that aggressive bishop pair. And I drop back. They're trying to get me to go here to drop my bishop, because then if you're here, then the queen can't guard it diagonally. We can go here. Nah, yeah, here because we go g6. What's going on, Johns? Yeah, man. If you are feeling inclined, I say join in. But we're here on f6, looking to take here in the center. Knight's going to jump. Now I have to go. Why did I go with f6? I should have just went e7 in the first place. My idea was that I could just push in here, but that's kind of flawed because I could have done the same thing. Like, you're one move slower, but once you're on f8, then you can actually push the pawn. This is free. But, like, you can't push this because that's free. So it doesn't, my process was wrong. But we took this, we're +2. We could capture, this is probably going to be defended though. Can I drop h6 and go up? I going back and back, and that's 3 moves to get g6 in, which is not even that good of a concept. But I think I'll still play it. We took that there on b2. I assume they moved the rook forward, yeah. I guess I have to go back. It feels like such a waste of time, though. Here, here, and then we could go, like, e5. But yeah, let's go back. Oh, and then you still can't play g6. You still can't play g6. That's why they win their knight for it, because they're... Yeah, that was so dumb. I don't know why I did here first. We're looking to attack the knight. We could go f5, and then... Oh, we could go e4 as well. That'd be something. If we take the knight, then the queen gets active. But probably what's better is to play here first, and then take the knight, so the bishop takes back. Or they remove their bishop. Okay, then knight back. I don't want to take this, and then their queen's there. That seems like their main way they could win the game still. Oh, a sacrifice. Okay. Here. You have to take that because f7's weak. I don't know if I'll take the second piece, though. Yeah, so the second piece, I'm not sure if I'll take that. But I know I'll take the first one. Alright, we can go bishop g7. So the knights guard it. They move. I don't know how to defend this. Let's go here's offering the exchange, because right now we have defenders of this. I don't know how, like, the attack I'm not seeing, but I think I'm just missing it. They could slide back over and they're trying to get that. But can't I? Oh, that is winning. That is winning. How did I miss that? We could push up. That's probably the best thing I could do. Because, yeah, either queen here or queen here would be winning. Or, no, not queen here, though. No, this is... If I can stop this, I'm okay. But you can only stop by going rook h6, which is the problem. You could go... Oh, knight g8. Knight g8 might actually save the game. Knight g8. It stops that, and it stops that. The problem is it's not a very good position, but it does stop the immediate threat. Here guarding that square, and now the queen guards that square. Take, take. If I can get my rook up, and I think I will be able to. If I get my rook here, I'm good. We're good. Or here. I don't think this is checkmate, because the knight guards that, and you can go king here. Check. Check. And check here, and this is mate. All right, GG, we got the win. That was a tough game. We were being attacked for a lot of it. Let's go to this next game here. We're playing second place, who was in first for some time, so played Blitz or Bullet. Yeah, I've been finding Bullet hard recently. I lost a lot of points, but my Blitz has been soaring as of late. Let's go up here to c6. Bishop here looking to exchange. h6. We could go g5, but that's probably too aggressive. Although I'm playing a very aggressive player, so maybe that's the best way to counterattack, is to also be aggressive and play g5. Let's go bishop here to b7. And for those who are just scrolling in, we have a viewer tournament going on. And then for the tournaments after the first one, it's viewer voted on. So I have a poll in the chat, or you can type in the chat if your platform you're watching on does not have a poll. And whatever the most set is will be the next time control. But yeah, the bishop is here on d3. I don't really want to castle because I know who I'm playing. And I know that's not going to end up being a good thing. But it might be the best move to castle, though. Because taking, back, that's not good either. So yeah, we're just going to play what's probably the best move and hope for the best. Rook c8, rook e8. Here we go. F4. Maybe taking first would have made sense. Over here now. Rook here. And then knight back or bishop back. My problem with bishop back is if I go up, f5 has a target. But I think it's still better than not doing that. But there is a pin that I'm allowing. That's why I should have just played g5. I should have just done it. Oh, and now I get these double pawns. It's an issue for the rest of the game. Because I have a dark squared bishop, though, it's not the worst. Like, it's a bad thing. But as long as I keep this, I can hold them at least. I don't know if that works. Maybe they're trying to go bishop here. Bishop c8. I don't think I can play. I can't convince myself to play bishop c8. But it might be the best move. This is free. I think I'll play it, not because I don't want to play the other move, but because if the rook gets there, I think I'll run into some issues. And then here. Then now if I could, I'd love to play, I'd love to play bishop c8, but she does not allow it there. We can go up. And then bishop c8. Oh, now the queen's there, so you have to... I almost went queen c7, but I'm like, well, the bishop is this is enough protection. Now you have to have the queen guarding it as well, making this a slower process for me. That was a good move. We can drop back, and then here. Honestly, I should play this regardless, even if they move the bishop out the way. What's going on, Southern? How are you doing today, man? You could also attack their rook. Oh, that'd be... No, that actually makes sense. If you go here, then you can force the exchange with the rook to e1 after. The question is bishop c8 or rook e1. I don't know which one's better. Like, they're both good. They both stop something. I'll go here first. They both work, though. That's the problem. But I have a minute left, so I have to just play. They both were a pause. Oh, I might want to take back with the queen, actually. Yeah, you kind of have to take... Maybe there's a way to guard without taking, but I think there was just too much that could have went wrong if you don't. I would have done the same thing. Like, it's one of the things, like, if the computer could hold it, and I'm sure it was equal, but the queen getting in was too much of a threat, and if you're low on time, like we both are, you have to just go for it. I'm not sure if that's a good move, but I don't have that much time to calculate it. Man, this is a horrible doubling. It's essentially an isolated pawn now. a6 stopping the knight. Yeah, now they have a passer. That's not what you want to see. Oh, that's free. What am I doing? This is a free pawn. Luckily, though, they give me a passer as well. So we both got something. And we're guarding the promotion square. So not the worst possible outcome, I'll say. Not the worst at all. I have 21. Oh, he misses it. Misses it completely there. Okay. And then king here. Check. Oh, no, wait, no. That's wrong. That's very wrong. But I played it. Three seconds left. I'm gonna get the win on time. Yeah, sorry I had to do it like that, but I do get the win. Let's go to this next game. We are on a 4-game streak, and we're still in first place, but Danny is soaring on 5 straight here in second. 10 minutes left. I gotta win this next game. Gotta win this next game in order to cement first place. We have one person still. I guess 2. Cosmic could still come back, getting 4 points to win if I lose one. So Cosmic, Danny, and Thinker on 5 for 5. So I have to watch out for 3 players. Hopefully I play one of them and I can get a win, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Let's watch one of these games. Let's see. Cosmic and Thinker. Oh, that's perfect. They're playing each other. So one of them will lose their win streak. That's a benefit. Now I have to worry about 2 people to take first from me with 10 minutes left. Definitely better than 3. We have G4 attacking the bishop. I'm in a game against Rwand here. I'm going to go up here to D4. Bishop F4, E3. If we can win this, I'll say I am pretty sure I won the tournament. I think it'd be too hard, unless they won a game instantly, which is not impossible. But it is unlikely, I'd say. Let's go queen here to C2, knight D2. Like, even if they're winning, their opponent could play on, theoretically. Take that. And then checkmate here. The rook's there. I'll do this next game. Let's see if we can get another win. So Danny won 2. So that's... No, Danny didn't win yet. Because I only up 3. So watch Danny's game. That's another good important one. Against Eco. Eco's down 1 pawn. But putting up a fight is what I need. If Eco can win and take all the time, that would be the perfect outcome for me. Let's look at Thinker and Cosmic again. A pure endgame where they're dead even. This is like the most draw ever. Oh, white's up a... Oh, no, you guard it. This is the most draw ever, though. Maybe black is slightly better. But I don't think it's anything... Could you just go king c6 and then up? What's going on, Southern? I see you use the lurk. You're not lurking. But I see you use the lurk, though. Oh, knight slides in to take on g7. White is up. White is up 2 pawns now. And I'm playing 7th place. So if we can get a win here, I'd be more of a cushion. So very important to try and get it done. I know how to play against the Kings, Indian, or the Perk defense. I played against it a lot. So I should be able to speed out the opening at least to give me a slight time advantage. And Rwand, appreciate those likes. Closing in on, what is this? 1.2 thousand. The knight's going to slide. No, you can't quite do it. I thought there was a trap, but I don't think there's a trap. Let's get out the way. I don't want to lose my... Oh, that's... I think there are 2 issues with that. You could take here. That also is... I think that was 2 issues. Oh, give me 1 second. Gotta... Can I have... Dinner order. Let me make sure I eat. Okay, let's go back to the game. So they go up here to e5. What can I do? If I take here, there's a pin. I don't think it... Oh, wait. No. I just played... Yes, I can do the same thing I was saying. And then here. And we're going to win a minor piece more than likely. Okay, knight here. You really don't even have to... I don't have to do this, but I'm going to... No, because then the queen gets in. So let's just do it this way. Yeah. And up 2 minor pieces. Alright, let's move our queen back. I should move my bishop back first. But knight can take getting rid of this thing that's sitting in. They could take that. And let's go back here. And then king over. And we're up 2 minor pieces. We are doing okay on time. Yeah. Should have just gone there first. I was trying to maintain something, but it was a bad thought. Rook slides over. King up. They're still attacking. And the attack, honestly, is really good. It's going to be difficult to hold off, even though we're up 2 pieces. Knight takes. I think the idea with here is just bishop to cut off the queen's diagonal. Yeah, the rooks, the queen, they are going after it. With the remaining pieces. This may save the game though. Bishop here, and then knight sits in. I can even give 2 pieces for a rook, which you usually don't want to do, but you can because you're up 2. So you'd be up a rook at the end of that. Yeah, we get the win. GG. Alright, we're at 34.